This is Sally and welcome to my channel. For those who don't know me, I have been plant-based for over 10 years and I like to find simple ways to put vegan, plant-based food together. It's not hard at all. It's actually pretty easy. You just got to take the time to do it and you will be so successful. So I just did a great workout and now I'm thinking I want to do some salads for the week. So I'm just going to walk into the kitchen and look and see what's in the fridge, what's in the pantry, and just pull some things together. Because that's how it is, right? You go in there and you're like, okay, what can I find to eat? That's what I'm doing today. So come along with me. Let's get started. I did pretty good. I found some black beans, some garbanzo beans, some corn, some green beans, some artichoke hearts in the pantry, and I think I'm going to go ahead and use the tortilla chips for my croutons today. I did pretty good in the fridge. I was able to find some teriyaki tofu. I was able to find some butter lettuce. It was in a container pre-washed, but I'm going to go ahead and wash it anyway and put it through the salad spinner. I found some carrots and I found some red cabbage. So let's put it all together and see what we can come up with. Let's go. Cilantro lime dressing. First of all, I had some micro-cilantro. If you haven't tried micro-cilantro, it has more of a burst of flavor than the regular cilantro. So I like to use it as much as I can in my cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and start with 2 cups of micro-cilantro and put it right into the food processor. And then we're going to add 1/4 cup of lime juice. I used about 5 limes for that one. Now, if you have fresh garlic on hand, go ahead and use that. I like to keep garlic cubes in the freezer. I find the freezer section at the grocery store. So 1 garlic cube equals 1 clove. I put 2 of those in there. And even though they're frozen, they do soften up while they're out. I'm going to add a teaspoon of cumin into the mix. I'm going to use Himalayan salt to add, probably about a teaspoon, or flavor as you go. Now I'm using a tablespoon of maple syrup. It helps to balance out the taste in the dressing. And don't forget, maple syrup, organic, pure, helps to support our blood sugars. I'm going to use 1.5 avocados to make this dressing. Okay, now I'm going to put the lid on and we are going to spin this up and get it going. Yes, and always make sure that your electric things are plugged in, right? This one I think I'm going to go ahead and just use the pulse to chop. It's nice and creamy. I'm going to add just a tablespoon of grapeseed oil to the mix just to make it a little more creamy. Okay, let's pulse that up again. I found all these great things we're going to go ahead and throw together for our salads. I'm going to use the bigger jars because I share a salad usually with my husband for dinner. In each jar I put 2 tablespoons of cilantro lime dressing. Now when you do salad in a jar, you always want to start off with the wet ingredients on the bottom and then work your way up to the dry. And usually lettuce will be last. I'm going to do 1/4 cup of the black beans in these 2 jars. I'm going to go with the Spanish flair. And then I'm also going to add my corn that I rinsed from the cans. I usually go with 1/4 cup for each one. And I also am going to do some carrots. Eyeball it, 1/4 cup. And then next I'm going to go ahead for some color and add a little bit of the red. Okay, so I've got my black beans, my corn, my carrots, and my red cabbage. So now I'm going to go ahead and work with my lettuce. So you can put it in this way if you prefer. But my shortcut is just to grab the kitchen scissors and chop it all up. Let's go ahead and put it in the jars. I say a good handful. That looks great. As my croutons, put that in there, smash it in. I always have on hand at least 4 bags of unsalted tortilla chips to use for a variety of recipes. I do this instead of using bread. Look at all those colors. Put the lid on that, put that in the refrigerator, and it is ready to go. And our cilantro, lime dressing at the bottom, our black beans, corn, carrots, red cabbage, butter lettuce, and our croutons, which will be our unsalted tortilla chips. The lid will go on, and this will go into the refrigerator. So we are going to stay in the same theme, and we're going to do wet ingredients first. So with this one, I'm going to do about 1/4 of a cup of garbanzo beans for the bottom there. I'm going to add corn, 1/4 of a cup of green beans, and a handful of artichokes, and we're going to do some carrots. So now our handful of salad, we'll pack that in there pretty tight. At this point, take that off. I'm going to add some of the lid on and into the refrigerator it goes. We eat these probably within 4 days. They don't stay in the fridge very long because they're so good. And then with the, I'll go ahead and I always use the leftovers for one more salad. I got my tortilla chips, a little bit left. Nothing goes to waste. Enough for one more salad. And you see how simple that is? Just be creative. Look in your pantry and your fridge and see what you have. Thank you for spending time with me in the kitchen today. So it was fun just going into the fridge, into the pantry, and seeing what I could come up with to make some salads. As you can see, it was pretty easy, and it was healthy. There's nutrients in there and vitamins for you, energy, skin glow ingredients, right? So I look forward to my next video with you. Until next time.